Hey everyone, welcome back to Everything Sports But Soccer. I'm of course Sam. I'm joined by Brendan and Will. And today, I know we skipped a week. Some people were in Florida, and it kind of ruined our schedule.
Yeah.
But we're back.
We're back. Yeah.
Better than ever, because not only has baseball started and NBA is getting into postseason soon.
Baseball's back, baby.
March Madness first. I think we need to talk
Yeah,
about
a lot.
that.
We missed a lot.
We missed
2 weeks
a
of March
lot.
Madness. Yeah, it's been a lot.
Our bracket that we made on the podcast here has not done the best. I'll be honest. Houston,
It really hasn't done that bad.
I mean,
VCU, Bryce.
Yeah.
VCU. That's all.
VCU did not
VCU,
do
come
what
on,
we
man.
wanted, but
And that's what I'm saying. McNeese.
McNeese was right though. Our South
yeah,
region only had one
my bad.
miss though. So good for us. South region only had one miss.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I think
it
it
was Ole Miss, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
I
Ole
had
Miss
the-
over Iowa State.
Oh, okay.
We put Iowa State over Ole Miss.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I almost had a perfect South. I had Ole Miss
Really?
over Michigan State.
Oh, well, that was the biggest mistake you've ever made in your life.
Not really, Sam.
was
They were
close.
winning a lot
Yeah.
of
Biggest
the
mistake
game.
you've ever
Yeah,
made
it was
in your
close.
life.
That's good.
I've been around the country watching Michigan
Yeah,
State.
you've been everywhere.
But what's it called? Very unfortunate loss.
Chalk
to the
year,
Spartans.
all ones. It's okay,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's alright.
March
It's gonna be
Madness.
fun to watch, though. It's gonna be fun to
Yes.
watch.
It'll still be
Yeah.
good.
A lot of
Usually
good
March
teams,
what?
Midness.
March. Oh.
But okay, a lot of good teams. Well, obviously good teams in it. Duke versus Houston coming up, and Auburn versus Florida. Who you guys got for Auburn
I
versus
think
Florida?
Auburn I think Auburn could totally win that game, but it's gonna be close. I mean, both times they played, I'm pretty sure it was pretty close when they played in the SEC.
Yeah.
And I mean, they both are pretty solid teams. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. No, I completely agree, but I don't know. I think Florida's actually got the edge here though, because they're just like
They're on a hot streak. They did beat
they're on a
Auburn
hot streak,
twice.
and they beat one of the best, probably the best 8 seed in the tournament, which was UConn. Which
Yeah.
I see
Yes.
as a
I mean, I'd say there's two
Plus.
tiers. There's Duke, and then there's the rest of the ones.
yeah. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, Bryce would be very disappointed with you or Brendan. Bryce would be going.
Yeah, he will.
But I'm going to have to stick with Auburn as well. I think Auburn, I know Duke is on that other level, but I think Auburn is the best team in college basketball if they want to try.
They were the one for such a long time. You know what I mean? They were like the best in the country for such a long. And then like the 2 weeks before the tournament, that's when they and like during the SEC tournament they weren't as good. But like other than that, they were just on fire the whole time.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
are the best team, but they're just lazy. I'm going to be honest. It's like they did during the season. There were times that they just didn't want to play. It's like they thought, oh, we're better than them. They're a lower seed than us. We're going to beat them. But now I feel like we're in March Madness. This is the time to play basketball.
Yeah.
And I feel like they've realized that with a dominant win over Michigan State. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I was there. It was
bad.
the score wasn't far away the whole time, but Michigan State had no control.
Yeah.
the entire
no,
time.
not at all.
And Michigan State is a great team,
Yeah.
but not even Tommy Izzo could coach better than just those players.
Yeah, I just
Those
didn't
players
think
were
Michigan
better.
State was like a championship team.
No, they
I
weren't.
didn't think. I didn't
Me
think they
neither.
were past Auburn. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it happens. But I really just don't want to see Duke win. That's all.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's all agree Duke is beating Houston.
because like especially with Florida and
Yeah.
Auburn, like they have a lot of guys who just
Houston-
like Duke has like a bunch of 5 stars, and then there's
Yeah.
like I think Auburn has like I don't even know if they have a 5-star. Like it's just you know what I mean. They might have like one. It's not like it's like. You just want to see like the the underdogs. They're not that obviously not the underdogs, but right now they kind of are. Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep on Houston. They're not a terrible team.
I wouldn't.
I
I
think
think
they're
they
gonna.
dominated every single game they
they're
played.
they're gonna put up a good fight, but
Who did they just beat, by the way?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Yeah, they dominated.
But I will
them, too.
say,
Yeah.
Tennessee. Okay, Gonzaga's a great team, but I think there may have been a little overhype on Gonzaga going into this tournament. Like, CBS had Gonzaga as the 8th ranked team out of every team in March Madness.
Really?
That's a little insane. But I think Houston proved that Gonzaga wasn't as much as everyone was saying. And I think Tennessee, honestly, is their only important win they've had. They beat a 16 seed. I think it was SIUE. Then
Edwardsville.
then they beat Gonzaga, which I believe was a little overhyped going into it.
And then they beat Purdue.
Then they beat Purdue.
Close
which-
game.
good game.
Really
Close
close. That
game.
was the one close game.
it was the end.
That was super
the
close.
end. It
I
was
was
just
there.
it was just a.
Did they
It was
destroy
a good
Gonzaga?
play.
They destroyed Gonzaga. It
Yeah.
was not close.
Okay.
And then they destroyed Tennessee, and I think that is. Granted,
You were at the Purdue game, you said?
No, I was.
Oh, you were.
I was at
Yeah.
Purdue. I'm hoping that Houston can take that momentum and beat Duke, because I really want Duke out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean,
but
I don't want to see him either.
like, I just think Duke, like Cooper Flag, it's not even Cooper Flag is like I need to score 24/7 kind of player. He is a whatever role this game is putting me into, I will play that role and I'll be the best player on the court.
Yeah, he might end up being the best player Duke's ever had. I think.
Yes.
I mean, but he's only going to be there for 1 year, so.
Yeah.
And he's also pretty good looking. So there's a plus.
Thanks, Will. Thanks, Will.
Well,
Yeah,
that was good. But what was I going to say about Duke? Just like, I mean,
that team is just so overall like
Yeah.
way better than any other 1 seed.
yeah.
So then,
There's nothing else you
are
can
you
say
guys
about it.
saying the national champion is going to be Duke?
Yeah.
Even
And
though
I
I
think
picked
it's-
Florida before the tournament started, I just think Duke.
I think it's kind of annoying because I don't think we knew Duke. I don't think we knew Cooper Flag was going to be healthy
Yes.
before we
Yeah.
were picking our brackets.
Yeah,
So
that was the annoying part.
Yeah.
We were told that he would be back, or he would be back if like they made it to the Final Four. I feel like,
yeah, but, we
but
didn't
now
know
he
was-
played
yeah.
every game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like because, granted, they did have a pretty weak division. Up
Yeah,
there,
I'd say
I
they're
will
probably
say.
the weakest, right?
I mean,
think
their
so.
4th seed was Arizona. Let's just look at
Arizona
that.
was an underrated
Whoa,
team.
whoa, whoa.
Arizona was
I
Caleb
don't-
loves a
Arizona.
beast.
Don't you
I mean-
hate on Arizona?
Well, I hate Oregon more, who was their 5 seed. And
Oh yeah, Oregon was
Well,
weak.
Oregon was terrible,
weak.
but, like,
yeah.
Arizona, Caleb Love, great.
Caleb's a
They're-
beast.
they're-
Caleb,
He's such
Caleb
a beast,
Love
and
is
that
good.
team was they actually put up it wasn't a terrible game.
well, is he good looking as well? That's important.
he's not a bad looking kid. He really is.
It's not really that important.
Okay.
Let's move
Well,
on.
you made it seem important.
I really wanted to
Just for
see
Cooper
Arkansas win. I loved Arkansas, dude. I just,
I
they
did
had
not.
you didn't like him? They had
No,
John L. Mitchell. Too.
I didn't wanna see
love
him
that
win.
guy. Or
I
John L.
did.
Davis. John
I-
L. Davis. Sorry.
I actually picked them over.
He's from Gary.
Kansas.
You know
I
that?
will say I'm very happy SJU lost pretty early. As much as I
St. John's.
yeah
Yeah.
I knew they weren't. They're not a March Madness team because
No.
all they have is defense.
yes
Their offensive scoring efficiency is just like absolutely terrible.
I will say easily the worst 2 seed this year.
Yeah.
And honestly, you could have slid them into a 6 seed. That's where they probably should have gone. I know they had a great season.
Yeah.
But like the way they performed, if we go back through and rank every team based on how they performed in the tournament, I think they get slid into like an 8.
Yeah. Low.
Yeah, 8 to 6 seed.
Yeah. One thing I really like, I think that really established how good Duke is how like easily they locked up Bama. I mean, Bama dropped like 110 in
Yes.
the tournament. When they played Duke, I don't even know how many they dropped, but they definitely got shut
It
down.
was
They got
bad.
shut down.
It was
like I thought.
bad.
I didn't think Bama was gonna lose a game by like more than 10 points.
Oh,
Because
I
Bama
totally
just-
thought
they
they were
just
going to get
score.
blown. I thought they were going to get blown out, but I thought it
I
would
don't
be like a
think
high
they
point.
just score. They can't play defense, but they just score. They
I thought it was
just
going to be a
score.
high scoring.
I mean, they did
blowout,
25 threes against who? Who did 25 threes? They had 25
BYU.
threes in one game. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts, dude. I mean,
but that could, by the way, in one game for
Yeah.
March Madness.
I did see that.
What's his face? The one, Mark Sears.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Alright, well, so we've decided Duke is going to win it all.
I think so.
Well, who's
Yeah.
all want? Like, obviously, we have
I
Florida.
want Florida. I want Florida.
I want Florida.
I
Florida,
want
I'd like
Auburn.
to see. I'd like to see Auburn. Too.
Actually,
I'd like. Yeah.
Give you
I
Houston.
kind of want to see the underdog.
Give you
Houston is
Houston.
always. Houston's
out of-
always
give
like
you
the.
Houston.
Houston's
Out
always
of all
like the
the
lowest
one
rated 1
seeds,
seed. I feel.
Yeah,
like.
out of
This
all the
year
one
they were,
seeds,
they
I
were
want to
least
see
picked.
Houston.
Yeah.
I will
honestly.
say Houston had the most unfortunate luck, and I'll say they had to travel over 1,000 miles to get to their Sweet 16 and Elite 8 in Indianapolis. And
We're down
Purdue
there.
is how many miles away?
Right there.
An
Yeah.
hour and a half drive away. Let's
Yeah.
be real. Like,
I just think they're always like a 1 seed, but everyone's like, oh, they always lose as a 1 seed, so everyone thinks they're the weakest.
Yes.
Whatever. I mean, they were the least picked this year. I like them too. I like that pick, Vance. I think they're cool.
so
They're just a cool team.
well, we'll see what happens. Games of this weekend. Games of this weekend. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Games are this weekend. Yeah.
Games are this weekend. Let's go on
Is
to
it Friday? Is when the first game is?
Yeah. I think
whatever.
so.
I don't know.
I
honestly.
just,
I believe so. Yeah.
thanks.
Good call.
Thank you. Going
talking
on
about?
to the sport that just started, and everyone's probably talking about MLB.
MLB, baby.
MLB.
Go
Well, I know
Cubs,
you're
baby.
not the big MLB guy in our group, but
Not really. No.
no.
Okay.
So me and Brendan
Come
can
on.
take some lead
I've
here.
seen some stuff.
I think we need to talk
Mainly
about.
about the
I've
two
only really
Chicago
watched
teams.
the Cubs, man.
I've
I haven't
only
watched
seen, like,
anybody.
two
I don't know
Chicago
any. I don't know
teams,
anything
so.
else. I just watched
Well,
the Cubs.
we need to talk about things first. These bats, these torpedo bats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Yankees. Yeah,
It's
the
not
Yankees.
just the Yankees.
Everyone's
Everyone's doing it
using
around the league.
So we have to mention first of all
Oh,
what
I didn't-
the story
I
behind
didn't
them.
know that, to be honest with you.
The story behind them. Yankees first 3 hitters. I can't remember exactly. I know
It was
Jazz
they got
is
4 in a
there.
row. Four pitches, 4 home runs, right?
What?
That is now we're talking about.
No,
the
that's what
torpedo
they
bats.
have. That's what they do with the torpedo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
But it was Jazz, Volpe, and I can't remember the last one.
It was Aaron Judge was one of them.
No, Judge didn't
No,
use it.
no,
Judge
yeah.
refuses to use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't Judge? Oh, well,
They only had 3 in a row. It wasn't 4.
okay.
So
Oh, I thought
it was
4.
it was the start of the game against the Brewers, and these 3 players go back to back to back on home runs, and this instantly becomes a story as the Yankees go to win that game 20-9.
Jesus.
That's insanity. 20-9. I think it was the second game of the season.
Yeah.
So we need to talk about first of all.
Yeah, what are they gonna do about these? You're talking,
Well,
let's talk about
this
that.
is not the first year that we've seen them, and Giancarlo Stanton has been using these bats.
Because they're
No
so
one's
like
talked
obvious.
about them.
They're so obvious, aren't they? Like
They're
it's
not
so-
as obvious. It's because you see it zoomed in. Is when it gets really obvious.
Okay.
Like when you see those.
But
pictures,
if I'm the ump and I'm walking up to and the guys walking up to the
It's
plate,
not
It's not illegal.
it's not illegal.
well, I know, but I'm gonna like it's just you think they'd like do something about it eventually, like
Well,
What's
with
the-
John
no,
Carlos
okay,
Stanton
but
always
they-
using it. It just looks so much different.
So-
Like, you know what I mean?
I know,
It's
but
just
the
like,
only
you're like,
issue
wow.
with the bat, there's no like. The issue with the bat is it's in that one spot that
It puts
those
all the weight in
people-
that one in the
yeah,
sweet spot.
that those
yeah.
people
Yeah.
like consistently hit it in. That it puts the weight in that one spot. So if they hit it somewhere else, though, it's just
It's horrible.
It's
it's
a
gonna be
terrible
bad.
hit.
Imagine if you hit
Okay,
it in
yeah.
a different. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So, Stanton was using it, and he wasn't putting up insane numbers, so no one really talked about it. But
Yeah.
now we've got these Yankees players scoring 20 runs per game. It's going to get talked about.
Yeah.
And the main thing to notice is, I like what you were saying. Well, I want to relate this back to when the axe handle was first used.
Yeah.
On the bats, they now have some players
Oh,
using the
yeah,
axe
yeah.
handle. It's like so that you
I know what you're
can
talking about.
swing more through it. That wasn't breaking the rules, and it was talked about, and everyone thought, "Oh my gosh, this is going to ruin baseball." Well, fine. People still use them, and no one cares.
Do you think they would, if something bad does, like if it gets really overpowered, do you think they'd pull like some switch and like be like,
They
oh, we're
may-
gonna.
I think they would. But
It's not going to happen.
actually, no. I don't think they would because they still have yet to apply a salary cap.
Yeah, but they
So
like,
that's a
like-
good
but they
point.
have done like the bigger bases, they've done the pitch clock, like they've done a lot of
but
stuff. Like,
recognize-
baseball is probably the most like evolved sport, I would say.
But recognize the fact that every change they make is to benefit hitters. They are not going to take away something from hitters. Hitters is how you get viewership.
Yeah.
Home runs is how you get people to the stadium. You don't get a pitching duel and people are like, oh, it's a pitching
Yeah,
duel.
it's true.
No, you want to watch a 20-15 game. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause, I mean,
I don't have a problem with them.
I
I mean,
mean,
because anyone can use them, right?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's exactly so.
I like what you were saying about like the hitting gets attention because they had Shohei a year before where he was pitching and hitting
Yeah.
and he was getting a lot of attention, and then the next year he goes to hitting and he's getting that same amount of attention without even pitching at all.
Yeah.
So
I bet if he switches to just pitching, like I bet if like something else was wrong and he had to switch to only pitching, he probably gets talked about less, and we see Judge take over. The
Yeah.
road.
I think he'd still get talked about, but I think
It would be less.
it would be like a Derrick Rose type situation. People talk about him like, what if he stopped hitting?
Yes. So, do we like I know we've talked about it, but do we like the torpedo bat?
I don't have an issue with it at all. I think they
love
should
it.
keep it.
I think it's amazing. This MIT, so the Yankees
I don't have
had
a
an
problem with
MIT.
it. I mean, if they're hitting bombs, it's more fun to watch. You're right.
Yeah,
So,
the Yankees had an MIT guy who did a ton of research on this and figured out this is how you hit. So the Yankees play. He's with the Marlins now. He's like a coach.
But they would never have their whole lineup use them, right? Because it's
Oh,
still
why
like
not?
you don't want you still want some guys who can maybe get like more likely to hit the ball. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
you
less
want the
chance-
contact
yeah,
hitters. You
yeah.
don't want.
But think about
everyone
it
Like I'm giving it to maybe like Aaron Judge and stuff. But
Judge
I'm not
said
giving
no.
it to like.
He said he will not use
Okay,
it.
well maybe yeah, but I'm giving it to that bigger hit. You know what I mean? The better players.
I disagree with you, and you want to know why? When you swing a baseball bat, these players they send into the analytics into I believe it's Marucci making these bats.
It is Marucci. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Louisville.
Okay.
But so they sent it into Marucci, and they sent where we are hitting the ball on average, and that's how they designed the bat. Each one is specified to each player.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you now, each bat, even a normal bat, is specified to each player, like their swing speed, their swing type. So even the contact hitter has a spot they're normally hitting the ball at. You get it to them, they'll be able to make contact. It'll be a strong contact.
Okay.
Now
Well,
maybe
yeah.
a bunting player won't use it. I get that. Like a Billy Hamilton, back in the day, he would not
Yeah.
use this thing. But
Hey,
like,
can you are you allowed to switch bats throughout the game? You know that?
Yeah.
Like so I can bat torpedo once and then bat with a normal.
yeah. Now if a pitcher sees that, if you're
They're gonna
normally
expect
batting with-
something, yeah.
They're going to expect like a bunt to be
Yeah.
laid down if you switch from a torpedo. But I think this is a great thing that comes to baseball. I think this will be amazing for viewership, getting people into the park. I think pitching battles are stupid, and I hate them. And I respect it, but I hate them.
they're stupid. That's like every Sox game, just a pitching battle. So.
No, we've been
Well,
scoring.
recently you guys have been scoring.
No,
but
but
the
first 4 games, you guys had 0 earned
White
runs.
Sox made a record, gentlemen.
That was cool.
Yeah, let's dive into the games.
First time since 1913, I believe it is, that a major league team has gone their first 4 games without allowing an earned run. Keyword is earned. We allowed sac fly runs. Those
You allowed like 10.
No, actually,
15.
it wasn't like that. That was last night. The first game that we actually allowed one. It was.
What's your guys' record right now?
We are 2-3. We lost today.
Okay, I think Cubs are 4-3.
Well, I know you got swept by the Dodgers.
Today. I think we won. Yeah,
you won.
Today.
You swept the A's.
Yeah, we lost 2 games to the Dodgers. I think we went even against the Diamondbacks. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I think so. We swept the A's. If I'm wrong.
Yeah, tonight we swept the A's.
Yeah, we swept the A's.
Yeah, at their place as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think should be a little concerned maybe. The Tigers are not looking good.
I don't care about the Tigers.
People are saying that they could be the best. I mean, obviously I'm an AL.
Yeah, what's the AL Central looking like right now?
We are all tied at 2-3.
Oh, really?
Every single team is tied at 2-3. So welcome to the AL Central, where no one is good, and it's just a bunch of mid-teams beating up on each other to see which one is the best out of the mids. And they'll go out first round in the postseason. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the White Sox, like, the line that Vegas had was 53.5 wins.
It's
I know we
definitely
definitely
over.
talked about that.
I mean, it's only been 4 games, but like you guys are just that's
insane.
really low. That's
That's
low.
insane. Like no one goes like you don't.
Yeah,
go,
you don't have 2.
I just,
Like,
what are you doing?
you don't have 2 like off. I feel like it's not very common to see 2 horrible seasons like
No,
that.
you don't see
You
that
don't really
like
see that a lot.
I mean, unless you're.
And also, you guys always are like suffering from injuries and stuff. It's like,
And
but
now
I'm
we
a
have a-
Cubs fan. Like, it's just not gonna
But
happen.
we suffered from those injuries because we had these stars that were like injury prone. But now we have all these young guys that you never even heard of in your life that aren't injury
Yeah, who do you guys
prone.
even have in your team?
Sosa's back.
Who's your best player? Luis Robert right
Robert.
now?
Yeah. Vaughn, Robert. Benny just hit his 100th career home run.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Well, how you Cubbies? I mean, we already talked about
Yeah,
how
I
they
think
played.
I forget what our record is, but I mean, other
We're
than
on
like
fire
the
right
bullpen,
now.
I mean, our offense is on fire. We have like
our
30.
offense
We have like
is
30
insane.
runs in the past 3 games or something like
Seriously.
that. Ridiculous. More than that, maybe.
I heard that.
No, it was
The
it was
problem-
30 plus, I think.
I heard from
insane.
our residential baseball expert.
4 home runs in a row for Kyle Tucker.
Well, not
Or
that.
4 games in a row with a home run.
I heard that Jacob told me that the ERA of the starters is absolutely horrible. Your starters are horrible.
Yeah, the bullpen's not
We're
great.
talking
It's-
about
yeah.
offense.
The bullpen's fine.
We never
No,
claimed that
dude, we lost the other day to the what was it? When we lost to the Diamondbacks, we were up like 4, and then we were up 4, whatever, and gave up like 6 runs in like quarter of an inning, or whatever, like for that guy that he pitched. And then our supposed to be good starter, who was it? Who's the starter or not starter? Sorry, who's the closer we just got? What's his face? The guy from the
Ryan Presley.
Yeah, Ryan Presley. He almost choked the game. I mean, it's just like you need a good bullpen, and I feel like that's something that Chicago team has never had. We have, in the past couple of years, we have not a good bullpen.
Oh, okay. In the past couple years,
other than maybe 2021 Sox.
Give me 2005 White Sox. Bobby Jenkins.
2005, you weren't even born.
Bobby Jenkins.
I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about the past.
Ozzy
half
would
a
walk
decade.
out there,
I'm
call for
talking
the
about
bullpen, short and fat, and that's how he called him onto the stage. And that's how he called him.
Let's move on.
Yeah, anyway, to sum up the Cubs for you, I think our offense has been great.
Great offense.
It's been really good.
Yeah,
it's been
defense.
good. I mean,
before we move on, I want to get.
Seiya's been good. Kyle Tucker's been good.
I want to get World Series predictions from everyone. I know you're not in this.
No, I got it. No, I got
this.
I got it. Yeah, give me the Yankees.
Yanks.
With the
Give me the
torpedo
Dodgers.
bats.
Give me the Dodgers.
Yeah.
It's dominant.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a game for us from MLB.
Okay. So this player started off his career on the Twins from 2011 to 2013.
Okay.
Then he went to the Blue Jays for 1 year in 2014. And in that same year, he also played for Kansas City.
I might know this.
And then in 2015, he went
Wait.
back to the Blue Jays.
Back to the Blue Jays.
In 2016 to 2020, he played for the A's.
The A's?
Yes.
Blue Jays to A's.
What?
Okay.
In 2021 to 2023, he played for the White Sox. And he's currently...
Josh Harrison. No, I lied. Don't, no.
Oh, okay, now I gotta guess.
He's currently on
put the Pirates
the
on
Red
the
Sox.
From Blue Jays?
If you don't get it, I'm going to take another
From
guess.
Blue Jays to A's. Oh, he was on the Blue Jays a bunch. Who is this
it was
guy?
so weird in 2023.
He was on the Blue Jays.
When was he on the Sox?
2021.
Do you know this guy?
No, 2021 to 2023. Yes, I know this guy.
Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Oh my god.
I feel like an idiot.
It's not a pitcher?
It is.
It is a pitcher. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I don't
He's
think
on the
I
Red
can
Sox right now?
I don't think, Brendan, I honestly don't think I can
Wait,
classify myself as a White Sox fan anymore.
Wait.
Those teams at the beginning
Red Sox.
He's currently on the
currently
Red Sox.
When did he get on the Red Sox?
This year.
Oh.
He's more known for his time at the A's.
He's Liam Hendricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I can't classify
I
myself
thought he was
as a
on the
White
Blue
Sox
Jays.
fan.
I had no clue.
That's what threw me off. All that,
Yeah,
all that
I
stuff
didn't know
in the
that
beginning.
crap. I didn't know he was been in the league for.
Oh my gosh. Well,
No, when you said he was known for the A's, I'm like, oh, it's Liam Hendricks.
Liam Hendricks.
No.
Yeah, dude, especially when he closed against us in 2020.
Yeah,
Kicked us out of the playoffs, and then we signed him the next year. Oh, that was
and then he was
fun.
good, and then he got his like heart
Then he
disease
got
or whatever.
he got
Is he
his
fine
second
now?
cancer.
Or was it like what was it?
No,
Not leukemia. No, what was it?
something with an owl cancer.
It was
I don't
lymphoma.
Lymphoma, yeah.
That's my dog.
So he got the
So.
second time. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go for it.
Right into it.
All right. This player played from 2015 to 2021 on the Cubs.
Oh, I think I already know it.
And then in 2021, he played for San Francisco.
Chris Bryant.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He played for San Fran before he played for the Rockies.
Damn it.
Look at me.
Oh, Sam. Wow.
Look at me. I know.
That's impressive.
I was ready for you to say
I
Rockies.
thought
was ready for
2015. I was thinking Brian. I'm like, oh, it's Brian. And then
I was ready for Bryant.
I was thinking like Rockies for a little, because Rockies and
I was waiting for the
he was only on the
Rockies.
Giants for like
That's
I don't
why
know if it was a full year.
I sat
I
up
don't
because
even
I'm
know
like,
if it was
I
a full
need to
year.
shout this out as soon as it
Yeah.
happens. He was traded the same
All
year.
right, that was good.
You got one?
Not yet. You guys
Okay.
can keep
Well,
talking if you
because
want.
when you
I was gonna see Jock Peterson, but he was on the Dodgers before.
Yes, yeah. Well, I was about to the Giants thing. He got traded from the Cubs to the Giants, and then after that was his last year of his contract.
Yeah.
And then he signed to the Rockies, and now he sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got one.
And it's not great. Yeah.
So, from 2006 to 2014, he played for Boston. 2014.
Wait. 2006 to 2014.
Yeah. And then in 2014, he played for the A's. And 2015 to 2020,
Do I know this?
he played for the Cubs.
Okay, never mind. I have no idea.
Wait. So who was the first team he was on? Boston.
Boston, A's, White Sox. Oh, sorry, Cubs, but he wasn't on the A's for long.
And then in 2021, he went to Washington, and then he went to St. Louis in the same year.
Is it John Lester?
It is.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Because
well-
I remember he was on the Red Sox and the Cardinals. I didn't know he was on the.
The A's. It was such a short
I
tenure,
guess.
though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How long was he on the Cubs for?
5 years.
5 years.
Okay, well, you guys know this player. So, this next player played for Cincinnati from 2013 to 2018. Then he went to Kansas City.
I think I already know who this
It's
is.
Cincinnati to Kansas City. Oh boy.
In 2019, he was at Kansas City.
Okay.
Also in 2019, he was on the A's.
Okay.
In 2020,
I'm already like
he was on
the teams. What was the first team he was on?
the first team he was
Cincinnati.
on, Cincinnati, from 2013 to 2018.
Kansas City A's. Gotcha.
And then he went to Kansas City and A's, both in 2019. And then in 2020, he went from the Mets to the Cubs. And then in 2021, he played for the White Sox.
Is it my best guess? It's a pitcher.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep going.
Okay,
So in 2022, he played for both
Holy.
the Marlins and the Twins.
Who is this guy?
Jorge Soler.
No.
Oh no, he was on the Royals after.
How many teams?
And in
He
2023,
was not on the Sox either. What am I
Yeah,
saying?
but- yeah.
in
What am I saying?
2023, he played for the White Sox. That's it.
And then he was done after 2023. He was
Yes.
What did I
out.
say? Oh wow, that's Sam's gonna be really mad if he doesn't get this one.
Can I get a position?
I didn't know he was on the Cubs.
Yeah, it was like part of a season, I guess.
I don't really remember.
Can I get a
that.
position, please?
Oh,
Pitcher or no? I can't.
He's
remember
not a
what he
pitcher.
said. Not
No.
a pitcher.
Sam,
Do you know what
I'm
position
gonna
he
give you.
played?
I'm gonna get.
Okay,
yeah,
wait.
I do know.
I'm
You
gonna-
mentioned this guy earlier.
It's Billy Hamilton. I was going to say it when I heard the Reds.
Yeah.
I knew
what
it.
team's he on right now?
I
Is he
knew
not
it.
in the
No,
league?
I didn't need that. I was going to shout it out before you said that. But
I didn't know he was in the Cubs.
Yeah, because the Reds. I knew he was on the A's for a bit. I didn't know he touched the Cubs. Same.
I knew he was on the Reds. I knew
Yeah,
he was on
it
the
was
Reds.
for
Well, obviously
Cubs,
everyone knows
I
he was
guess.
That's
on
what
the
he was known
Reds.
for, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Billy Hamilton.
Yeah, he's a great base runner. I think.
Yeah. He's a
I
center.
think-
He plays center field, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he had player of the year. Remember the dive
Yeah.
for the mudslide catch?
Oh, I do remember that.
2020.
That was sick.
No,
yeah.
I love that catch. Good
Yeah,
catch.
did he had a couple home runs in the Sox too? Because it's like
Like
crazy to see him hit a
3.
home run because he's like so tiny.
We'll
Yeah.
do one
Yeah,
more
he's just a little
baseball
dude.
player,
One
and
more.
I think
fast.
you guys could get this guy.
Alright.
So, in 2014 to 2019, he played for the Blue Jays. In 2019 to 2021, he played for the Mets.
Blue Jays to Mets.
In 2022 to 2023, he played for the Cubs.
Oh.
And in 2024 to the
wait.
present,
Wait. He went from the Mets to the Cubs?
Yes.
he did.
Okay.
And in 2024 to the present, he has been on the Yankees.
Mets to Cubs to Yankees. He was in what?
Blue Jays to start off.
There's too much going on in my head right now.
What was the Blue Jays you said?
How long was he on the Cubs for?
1 year.
Can we get a position?
He's a pitcher.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I ask
Can you use it in a sentence?
Wait, what team? Okay. Okay, so Mets to Cubs.
Blue Jays, Mets,
Blue Jays,
Cubs,
Mets, Cubs.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Yankees.
Currently on the
What's
Yankees.
he known for anything on the Cubs?
Stroman, right?
Sam already
Oh,
got it.
Stroman.
Marcus Stroman.
Stroman, give me Stroman.
Yeah. All right, I think that's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. Look at me.
Oh, Sam.
No one plays.
Most of the Cubs ones.
Well, so
Crazy.
all time, Will, do you have a win in a game yet?
What do you mean?
Like, when we do our games, like, have you won?
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah, I know Brendan
Okay,
beat you
Will.
in NBA.
I'm not. I'm just.
You beat me in that,
I'm
right,
pretty
Sam?
inconsistent.
You beat me in that,
He
Sam?
did, yes. I think it was like 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
I would say I probably won that. You
Yeah.
got Liam Hendricks, and I had everything else, right?
Well, I mean, there's
I
a
had
miss.
two. You had
There's
like
a miss
4 or
on one of
something.
them.
Yeah.
It's alright though. NBA.
NBA. It's
I
fine.
kinda
You're up,
want to-
Will.
I kind of want to talk about this. I mean,
What's
there's the West. Okay, there's like absolutely nothing to talk about in the East. You got Boston and you got the Cavs
But the
and
Bulls. They
there's no one
clinched.
else.
Oh, let's talk about the Lakers game.
No,
I really
oh,
want
okay,
to talk
let him
about
talk
that.
Wait, hold on.
first.
Okay,
All right, in the
sorry.
East,
That's all I know.
you have Boston and the Cavs, and there's no other team that's putting up a fight other than those two that could possibly make it to the finals. Realistically, the Bulls are not doing
But the
anything, Sam. Just because he
Bulls.
made a half-court shot,
Bulls are
does
just
not
gonna
mean
lose to like
anything.
the like a.
Oh, we beat
which
them.
was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
We
That
beat them
half-court
after
shot was
this.
It
phenomenal.
was so cool. That's all I want to talk
Yeah.
about.
I know
James
you
was
want to talk
crying.
about that.
He was
Yeah,
crying.
that LeBron. I cannot believe with this 20 years of like experience in the NBA that he like fumbled that hard in the last 12 seconds of the game.
Josh Giddey's the kid. That's all I'm gonna
Josh
say.
Giddey, I
Everyone
love
was
that.
down on him after his little rape allegation thing. He was good. He was so good like 2 years ago, dude. When he was
Yeah.
I miss Caruso, but this was fine.
Good
I'll
beast.
take Josh Giddey.
No, I love
And I like
you know who got
Montas, too.
player.
I like Montas.
You know who also got player of the
Kobe
month?
White,
Kobe
Kobe
White.
White.
Kobe White.
We all got that
Is he
Instagram
averaging
post.
like 27 points this month or something?
Yeah. It's
insane.
absurd.
Insane.
So
but
you
in the
continue.
West-
you continue.
In the West, you have like everyone, pretty much everyone is able to put up a fight, except for maybe like in the play-in, which is like Memphis, Golden State. If they're in the play-in, could definitely put up a fight after.
They
the
may not
play-in.
be in the play-in right now. I didn't see that. Is there
No,
like
no,
a-
no, no. They're in the. I'm saying they could be in the playoffs.
okay.
Oh,
So,
something
okay.
I
If
heard
they
about.
figure it
Something
out.
I heard about today was that I think it was last night. You probably know about this, Manus. Jokic dropped
Yeah,
60.
60
And then
Oh my
Russ like
gosh.
sold the game or whatever.
Yeah,
He, like,
Russ sold
fouled
the game.
and
He
missed the
fouled.
layup.
He fouled
They
Jalen Brown on a
lost.
3.
He
How
missed-
do you
smoked
lose
a
with
layup
60
too.
points? That's
60
so
points.
I
bad.
feel yeah. He had
Out
a
of Jokic,
60,
too.
61
Triple-double.
point triple double.
Six-
It just seems like
it
crazy.
was 61, 15, and 10,
Which
right?
seems crazy
Uh,
for Jokic
yeah,
to
I
drop
think
60.
so.
I know Jokic is like the best player in the league, but like he's not like you know what I mean. He's not.
Yeah,
He can't like,
he's-
shoot and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just,
No, he can't shoot. He
Crazy.
can definitely shoot. He's really good
Threes?
at offense.
Yeah. he can
oh,
shoot.
okay. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
yeah.
ball.
Yeah, you should see his jump shot. It's like back here, but
Well, he's
It
just
goes
he's
in.
slow. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's slow.
Slow.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I think anyone that's putting up the biggest fight against OKC, I don't know.
I
seriously
saw the video
couldn't
like
tell you.
OKC coach like barking or something.
Well, so
saw that.
what do we got?
That's-
We got
I
OKC,
was
we
on
got
that side of
Lakers,
Instagram.
Golden
Yeah.
State, Nuggets.
Nuggets could put up a fight.
Who am I
Yeah.
missing? Cavs, right? Well, they're not.
Cavs are in the East.
I'm stupid.
Oh, in the West,
just talked about
Lakers.
Yeah, you got Lakers,
Thunder,
Thunder.
Golden State. No.
Golden State.
Nuggets. We
could
always
definitely
said
put up a
those
fight. And yeah,
Who am I missing?
OKC.
The Rockets. No.
I think the Rockets might be.
They could take a couple of rounds. They won't win it.
No, they're not going to be.
They're not going to go to the finals.
There's yeah, I don't know. That's about it. But those teams are like, if you get that Steph Curry who's dropping 50 points in a game. Did you guys see that game or no?
No, I didn't.
Steph Curry dropped 50, like 7 and 8 or something like that in a game.
We're not forgetting about it.
And if you have to deal with that kind of Golden State where Steph Curry is like scary as soon as he passes the half court line, and you have Jimmy Butler in the playoffs with them.
Well, the Rockets are very good.
I would be scared to go up against them. Rockets are doing great, actually.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing. Did you pull up?
I'm just pulling up to make sure.
Yeah, Rockets are doing pretty good, but
What happened to the Timberwolves this season?
Oh wait, Timberwolves. That's
they're,
what.
No,
they're
they're
fell off.
Seventh in standings right now for the Western
Who got,
Conference.
yeah, but that's still in the playoffs.
No, I mean, yeah, no, they're not. I mean, they were so good last year.
They're the team who are what's it called?
How's Ant been playing?
Ant has been playing pretty decent. It's not like nothing to rave about, but he is. I don't know. He's really fun to watch.
I didn't know they had Terrence Shannon Jr. from Illinois.
Yeah, but the Timberwolves, they're actually decent too. I think they.
So what you're trying to say is it's going to be a pretty fun
Western Conference, yeah.
West.
It'll be fun to watch the Western Conference. I would be, if I were most scared for a team to go up against, if I'm like the Oklahoma City Thunder,
Nuggets.
It'd either be the Nuggets or maybe the Warriors.
What about the
if
Lakers?
They're playing like that. Lakers, I don't know. They haven't really shown me anything really.
They haven't?
They did at first, and then they kind of
lost
just
to the Bulls.
yeah they kind of just went like a little decline. It's not like they're doing anything crazy right now.
They lost by a lot too, didn't they?
Yeah, they're kind of losing a lot. They also lost to the Nets too. I mean the Nets out of all teams.
Oh, I really want to talk. I like Drew Timmy a lot. The guy from Gonzaga who was on the Gonzaga for like 7,000 years.
Yeah,
and no one really thought he was gonna. He didn't get drafted. He got picked up in G League, and now he's doing pretty decent.
You know who my favorite
sucks, so.
My favorite player right now is actually Austin Reeves.
AR-15.
He's the best. You're not gonna be able to argue this with me. Like you're not gonna change my mind. He's the best third man in the league right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight you.
I mean, he's like he's playing so efficient, and whenever like LeBron or Luka, I know you have Evan Mobley, or you have
because who would you say are the three? Obviously Donovan Mitchell. Would you say Darius Garland?
Yeah, Darius Garland and then Evan Mobley.
Or what about Jarrett Allen?
No, I don't think Jarrett Allen's fourth man. But
okay.
Oh, he wasn't kind of a
Evan Mobley is a 3-man. He's really good. You have Derek White as a third, but Austin Reeves is just playing out of his mind right now.
The Kings, DeMar, Levine, and Sabonis. Not in that order, but.
Yeah, but I don't even know. I guess I'd call Sabonis the third man there, but like still he's not even.
Good third man.
I know, but Austin Reeves is playing like out of his mind, and whenever one of like LeBron or Luka is injured, he's playing out of his mind.
Yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate against.
Yeah, I know, and
I'm just trying to name some, but like AR-15 has really been like what was he on pace? Was it 2 games in a row 30 points?
I think so. I think he had that. Yeah.
Did he get the third? I don't think.
I don't know. He didn't get the third. He was close though. LeBron, I was watching a game. He actually he was close to losing his 10-point streak, or double-digit points in a game.
Seriously.
Yeah. He until the fourth quarter, I think he had 5.
Bitch.
Wow.
He had 5 points until the fourth quarter, and then.
How is my LeBron James parlay going to work? If I can't.
I don't know. But he ended up dropping 13. He figured it out towards the end, but streak stays alive. I think it's like 1,028 or something.
So playoffs, I want to say the 14th.
1,028 games with 10 points or more.
So I believe playoffs start the 14th of April.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, something like that around there. I don't know if that's playing, but who's winning it? Will, you want to start us off? Who's winning it?
It's gonna be OKC. But the West is going to be fun to watch. But OKC is definitely going to make the finals. And I don't think...
You think Boston can beat them?
I don't think the Cavs have enough experience to make it to the finals.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Boston.
So I'm going to say that the boring matchup, but it's gonna be OKC Boston. But
Man.
I think Boston is gonna win it just because of the.
I
I just don't. Why are you such a?
I don't want to watch another Boston win.
Okay,
It was 1 year.
I'm gonna follow
No,
you
how
up.
many wins is that now? They have like 18.
It's like the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
it's like it's way back then.
Mm.
I think the Celtics are gonna win, but I want OKC to win.
I just think OKC will win, but
I don't think
want
they will.
OKC
I don't
to
think
win.
they have enough NBA playoffs experience.
She's probably
They're
shooting free throws.
really
yeah,
good.
that's Chase
Yeah.
shoot free throws right now,
Yeah.
guys. Come on.
Oh yeah, the MVP debate.
Jokic.
It's not gonna be him though. I really
It
want it
should
to.
be.
It's not gonna be
Who do you
him.
think it's gonna be?
It's
It's
gonna be Shea.
they're going to give it to Shea, but if it's not Jokic, there's going to be a riot.
I don't
No,
think so.
there's
There's people
riot.
that love
No.
Shea too.
Jokic
How
gets
do you
it all.
love
Like,
watching
Jokic's
that
got it
man?
all.
The issue is like there's people that don't like want Jokic to wait. Hold on. A couple of episodes ago,
when
you
talk-
were arguing
no.
with me about
But then
Shea being the
but then I
MVP.
talked about Jokic getting his 30-20-20, and I said he's going to win it now.
And they dropped
Yeah.
60. Like
Yeah, no, he just
I
dropped
know,
60.
but I don't think he's not gonna win it, which is I don't agree with it at all. But I think
I think
that
he's gonna win it.
I don't think he's not gonna win it, which sucks. But what's it called? Why can't the words come out of my mouth?
That's hard. I know words are hard.
I know, but there's like oh yeah, they don't. I don't think they want to see Jokic win it like 5 years in a row.
That's true.
Because you had that Joel Embiid one.
Oh my
They do
gosh.
because you had years in the league where
Oh,
Michael
Embiid.
Jordan was the best player in the league, and they're giving the MVP award to someone else.
got an MVP like 3 times.
I agree. I think
Yeah,
Shea's
and
gonna
he should have
get
got it the Joel Embiid year, but he didn't. And I think the same thing's gonna happen this year with Shea.
I think Shea doesn't deserve it.
I don't think he does, but I think he will get it.
I saw.
I'm not saying Shea. I want Shea to get it. I'm just saying
They don't
he's going
play
to.
bias. That's my opinion. I don't think I think they're.
I think they totally do.
I think they totally do.
I don't think they're.
They play bias in MLB. They play bias in every sport.
Yeah, there's politics
I just
everywhere.
don't. I don't think it's gonna come down to that. I mean, no, there is. But I
Why
think
was
there is
Patrick
bias
Mahomes
in the
MVP
NFL.
race?
I think there is bias in the NFL for sure.
Why was Patrick
But I
Mahomes in
don't-
the
I just
MVP
don't think-
race?
I think it's gonna be Jokic personally. But watch, it's probably gonna
I
be Shea.
think he deserves it more. I completely agree. I think he deserves it more.
But it's gonna
I'm
be
just
Shea.
saying it's
Put your
gonna
money
be
on
Shea.
Shea.
I just
Yeah.
don't like to believe that the reason they wouldn't give it to him is because he's already won it. I just don't like to
No,
believe that.
that's not
Yeah.
that's not the only reason.
Well, that's not
I mean,
the only reason. That's like definitely a reason.
Yeah, but
I just don't like
Shea,
to believe that.
the,
so.
the main reason is
It could be
Shea.
true,
Shea
but-
is like the highest scoring player and like one of the best players on his team who is
Oh, I'd love to see Shea
leading
win it.
leading the West by a mile. That's
You want to
the
see
main
Jokic?
reason.
You want to see Jokic? I'd rather
I would
Shea
rather
win
see
it.
Jokic win it.
I'd
because-
rather see Jokic win it. I think
like Shea.
I think he deserves it this year, and I think he deserved it. The year Joel Embiid won it too.
Wait, so let me get this straight, Brendan. You think that Jokic is going to win it, but you want to see Shea win it, and
Yeah.
then me and Will think that Jokic should win. Oh, sorry, we think that Shea will win it, but we want to see Jokic win it.
Yeah.
So we're just
Yeah.
doing the opposite here.
Basically.
Yeah, but do you think Shea deserves it more this year?
That's a good question. I mean,
Just
he's-
give me
he's
a yes
shooting
or
free
no.
throws right now,
Um,
Brendan.
If we're no.
Okay.
I don't think he deserves it more.
I agree
because
with
because I don't think he's compared to like how good Jokic is. Compared to how the best Jokic is the best player on his team compared to how Shea's the best player on his team. Jokic is by far more valuable asset. On his team
I
than
think
Shea
if you
is.
take
Yeah.
if you take Jokic off the Nuggets right now, they are one of the worst teams in the West by
No.
far.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Michael
Not the
Porter Jr.
worst.
sucks.
They're gonna be one of the worst teams in the
Jamal
West.
Murray
And if you
sucks.
take
No, but yeah,
Shea,
they need Jokic. They can't
if you
really
take
do it.
Shea off of the
Thunder.
Thunder
They're still
right
fine.
now,
They have the best.
they're
like,
gonna
yeah.
they're gonna be in like where the Nuggets are right now.
Yeah.
I saw.
I do agree with that.
I saw a
do.
video. It was like someone screen recorded a random TikTok, and it's like this girl talking about some random thing, but in the background, Chase doing free throws. It's like, well, look who it is.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes this year.
It's a really boring game to watch.
Yeah.
When he plays. It's going to be a boring final.
It's fun. It's fun while he has the ball, and then
And
as
he
soon as
starts
he
shooting free
drives
throws.
and goes for the layup, it's like next thing you know, he's just on the free
Yeah,
throw.
I'm gonna change my mind a little bit. I'm
Oh,
kind of
okay,
thinking
buddy.
about what you said now. I kind of also don't see Jokic. Now I don't see Jokic winning like another MVP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna side with you.
Thanks,
You persuaded me. Yeah, you persuaded me. Because like you kind of right. You don't really see like that many MVPs in a row.
Yeah.
Also,
But, I mean, there's years where people are by far like the best player in the league, but they're not gonna. I don't know why, but they just don't keep giving it to those people. Like, years in a row.
Real quick, I think that's enough for NBA. We should talk about the NFL. Some updates.
There's not much.
There's a little bit.
We'll still talk about the Masters too.
Oh yeah,
we can talk about Masters next week.
Yeah, we can do that next week. But either way, we do need to talk about what's it called? Diggs is on the Patriots.
He is
Russ
now.
is on the Giants, and Rodgers is homeless.
They're paying Diggs a lot of money.
They are. They're paying him for his years in Buffalo,
Like,
which is
not
weird.
$30 million. Lot.
Wait, but who are the Steelers gonna go after?
What do you mean?
Well, if Russ is gone, they're gonna have to go after.
Oh,
Rodgers,
I thought
right?
about this.
Oh yeah, so it's not homeless, but it's pretty done deal because the Vikings have said they are sticking with JJ
Well,
McCarthy.
so it's a done deal with the Vikings, not the Steelers.
No, what I'm saying is he's homeless right now still.
He's been homeless all free agency.
Yeah, he's the only guy homeless left. Who else is a big name that's homeless still?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. He's the last homeless player, and it's going to be the Steelers, or it's going to be nowhere. And the Steelers may just go with. Didn't they just get? Did they not just get Kenny Pickett or
No, that was the Browns.
the Browns? I lied. But maybe they get Deshaun Watson.
No. I don't know why they would ever do that.
I saw
Deshaun's
the-
gonna start on the Browns again.
No,
I saw the owner come out and say
something.
Not?
I saw the owner. Yeah,
the
he
owner
said
said
something about.
Deshaun Watson was
So
the
who's
worst
starting? Is Kenny
mistake.
Pickett starting for them?
I'm guessing.
I mean,
Chris,
yeah,
I
I saw
hate it.
the owner. The owner said.
Is Jameis still on the Browns?
No, Jameis went to the Giants.
Quick
He
question: Why are
No.
you sitting like that?
I don't know. It's
Something like
comfortable.
that. Giants.
It's comfortable.
All right. Well, I just think
You can say.
I saw the thing that the owner said. He said that
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson
Watson
was
was
the
the worst
worst
mistake that the Browns ever made.
And I don't blame him.
There's
Yeah.
been a lot of mistakes.
They've made a lot of
There was
mistakes.
a lot of mistakes,
But
but
I think
Johnny
I
Manziel.
might agree with that.
Johnny Manziel's a beast.
yeah, but
though. He's
Deshaun
not a
Watson
mistake.
has 24 allegations against him, which is just impressive at this point. Like, that's what?
Do you think him and Justin Tucker are best friends?
They have to be. Well, Justin Tucker only has 16. He's not in the 20-plus club yet.
Have you guys seen those like TikToks where it's like that one like a clip
The
from like
Hamilton?
Hamilton or whatever? It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
it'll be
like-
like the shot, like the how many cases can you catch?
Yeah,
It's like Watson had the last 55 or something.
it was the one I saw was like the goal was to accumulate for 40.
Yeah, and it's like Justin
cases.
Tucker. Yeah.
Among 3 men, it was Big Ben. And it was
Yeah.
like Big Ben got Orleans less than after 1. Justin Tucker had 16. Sean Watson had the other 24.
Yeah. It's funny.
Which is it's bad. But again, I think I ask this every week. With the updates of free agency, who's winning it all?
Who is winning it all?
That's a good question, isn't
There
it?
was two
There's-
signings.
Bears
there's two
down.
signings.
We haven't talked about this on the podcast. I don't think.
We have.
Have we?
We
Who
have.
did we choose?
Give me the Gators.
What?
Sorry. I think we talked
Weird.
about Ravens. Ravens probably.
I want the Ravens.
I think.
Ravens.
What
I
are
think-
you doing, Brendan?
I'm really just getting comfortable over here.
I think.
Just let me
I
chill.
think the Bills are gonna pull it off.
I don't
That's
think so.
completely biased. I think it's gonna be the Ravens.
It's gonna be the Ravens.
Yeah. I was gonna say Eagles, but then I realized they
You
lost
think,
like
you
their
guys think
entire
it's gonna be the
D-line.
Ravens?
Who do you think it's
Who
gonna
I
be?
think it's gonna be. I need to come up with
It's a good question.
Actually, ooh, could
Can't
be
be
the
no,
Lions.
no.
Could be the
No,
Lions.
it's not gonna be the
No,
Lions.
not gonna be the Lions.
I don't even know if the
Why
Lions are
not?
gonna win the division.
Why not?
Because
Yeah,
they
'cause
lost,
the Bears
they
are
lost
gonna
so
win
many
the division.
players,
Come
and they
on.
also lost a lot of their coaching staff, and then you also have the freaking Bears now. Bears are awesome.
Damn, damn.
I was
I think
just
the Vikings are
messing
gonna have a
around.
good season too. Vikings are always just kind of like they have good
It just-
coaching.
yeah, it just ends up good for them.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to talk quickly about golf.
Oh wait, I didn't choose my
Oh,
winner.
yeah.
I'm gonna say
Throw out a name. Come on, Brendan. The season.
I think the Eagles could go back to back.
Oh,
I actually was gonna say that,
Yeah.
but their entire D-line's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, actually,
I
we
don't
we
know.
could talk about the draft for a bit, guys.
Dude.
I think we do have another week before the draft kicks off, but who are the Bears taking? We
Bro,
going
draft's
running
like
back?
2 weeks or something.
I think we're.
Who are the Bears taking?
I'm 80% sure we're gonna go Genty.
Yeah, I think so
I don't
too.
want to go Genty, but
I-
we will.
I think
actually don't
I
hate I
like
don't
it.
hate
I like it a lot
It's
because
a splash. But,
hear me out. The reason I like it is
Ben
because
Johnson, I know.
we have Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson
You talked
needs a
about
good.
this
Yeah,
to us.
that's
Yeah.
my thought.
But now on the
That's how I feel.
podcast, you can talk about
but
it. on the
like,
podcast.
Ben
I don't-
Johnson needs running back. Genty.
I don't
Jang.
see, like,
Genty,
a-
D Swift, good. That's all I'm saying.
Good
Yeah,
English.
I don't see another player that you pick other than Genty.
If you think about it,
Trade down for
Genty and
Scotty.
D Swift it's a lot like Montgomery and
You don't do
Gibbs.
that.
It's a lot like Montgomery and Gibbs.
Package.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
I like
squeeze.
I mean, like, definitely a little lower
Hear me out.
tier, but
Let's fleece the Panthers again. Trade down, get Scatterboo, and get a bunch of picks from the Panthers.
we could do that. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Or different team.
We could do that.
I don't know. I don't think. What's it
I
called?
think we just get Genty.
I think we're gonna get Genty, and I think Ben Johnson's gonna use him in the right way.
I wanted to get an O lineman because you guys probably know. I have
Yes.
a strong belief that the Bears still. I think they still need. I want to get a young
Yeah,
lineman. I
but
want
we're
to get
not
a
going
rookie
to.
O lineman. Probably not.
After those signings, it's
Yeah.
kind
I
of.
think maybe later in the draft we'll get one.
Yeah, we'll get one like with our second or third.
Yeah, So what do you mean we're not gonna get one?
It'll be cute.
I think we'll get a D tackle or like a D lineman
With
and,
the
and
second,
an O lineman.
yeah, I was about to say we need edge.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
wow. Didn't we just get a D tackle?
Or we need,
Yeah, we
no,
did.
We need,
No, we need
an
an
edge.
edge.
That's
Yeah.
what
We got the
I
one
edge
from the
that we
Colts. Yeah.
Okay, real quick, I do want to talk about golf. Scotty hasn't won anything.
Scotty
No, he has not.
almost won last week.
Almost, but that's not a
He
win.
hasn't won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he hasn't won anything.
Like,
We're seeing a lot of different winners
you
this
wanna
year.
know who I'm seeing? I'm seeing a lot of Roy.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of
well,
Rory.
Roy's won like 2
and
or 3
we're
times.
actually seeing like
Won the players.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
players.
we're also seeing a lot of different people.
I
We
like it.
saw
I like
Minwoo
seeing Minwoo
Lee.
Leeway.
Minwoo.
Russell Henley won.
Yeah, we
a lot of
Henley.
different people.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of different people winning right now, and
I like
I have no clue who's about to win the Masters.
I think it's. I just love Bryson. I think Bryson
Bryson
just on a
Dechambeau.
different tier. Well, not a different
Love his
tier, but
content
yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
like
yeah,
Bryson.
that's also like.
But I'm worried that like just being on live, I feel like it just kind of sets you back a little bit.
I don't think so.
I don't
it's
think
not. It's not as competitive as the PGA Tour.
It's not, but I think
It's not. It's literally
I
not.
think
They're
it's
not,
golf.
they're not playing for money.
It's golf. They're still playing.
But it's like, it's no. You can't. It's not nearly as competitive as the PGA Tour.
You're
It's
going to
not
go
as
out there and play
competitive
your
It's
because-
not nearly as.
it's not as competitive is because they're already getting paid,
It's salaries
not based
instead
on
of-
the.
Yeah, but
It's
not
salary
based on
instead
their
of
winnings.
commission.
Like these
Yeah.
PGA Tour guys are it's their life to,
Yeah.
to
Yes,
be
I
good
know.
at golf. But these live guys are just it's like they're just living, dude. It's
Living. I saw what you did there.
No, but I think Bryson will. He is.
But Bryson's still. I mean,
Bryson's
I-
still a
obviously
great,
these guys are still
phenomenal
going to
player.
try hard to win the match because they want to
Yeah.
win majors.
I
That's what they're
really
here
like
for.
Ludwig. I really
Ludwig?
like
Yeah.
Ludwig.
Well, Ludwig's
Ludwig,
good.
how do you pronounce that name? I like him. I think he can go on it. Lance, how do you feel about Morikawa? Can't finish.
No, not at all.
Can't finish a single match.
Not at all.
Be in the lead and
Me
then sell
neither.
5 strokes.
So
It's okay.
Morikawa, I just don't trust him enough. Once it gets to the later, he's gonna shoot he's probably gonna shoot really good the first 2 days,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna shoot 3 over and
Yeah.
Exactly.
4 over.
He might be in
next-
the lead
last
after
2.
the first 2 days.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. And then he's just gonna fall apart.
You know, I went out golfing my first time this year recently.
Oh, really? Where at?
Centennial.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
matter. But what's it called? I ended up shooting a 47, which is horrible. But I shot 2 birdies.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
47 is not bad.
On 9. On 18. 47 on 18, guys.
For the first time in the year.
First time of the year, and I had
That's
2
good for
birdies.
you.
2 birdies.
That's awesome.
Also on that long par 4 uphill, I got a birdie.
That's a tough hole.
I don't know how I did it.
My sleeper pick for the Masters. It's not really sleep. I mean, he's still like an insane golfer, but he has pretty higher odds. Not high odds, but higher. Probably I don't think he's top 10 in the odds. Xander Schauffele.
Definitely not.
I don't-
top
I don't
10
hate him.
yards, But
I don't hate him.
Xander Schauffele won 2 majors last year. People are forgetting about
last
that.
year.
People are forgetting about that. He
Last
hasn't done good this
year.
year, but he's still.
And you know who has another good this year? Scotty. Scotty's not going to win it. He's not going to.
I
Why
think.
are you talking like that?
I don't
It's
think
just
Rory.
making me angry.
Scotty.
I'm so confused about the Rory situation because every year he's like, "Oh, Rory's gonna win because Rory's gonna win." Blah 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 blah. But it's been so long, and he's just one of the players. It's proving a lot, but he's definitely gonna finish in the top 5. I think Rory's gonna finish in the top.
I think, yeah, he's been playing a lot better this year.
Honestly,
Yeah.
give me Scotty a top 10 to 15 finish.
I think Scotty's finishing in the top 10.
I think top
Scotty
10.
I think
or
he-
sorry,
I think
10
it's
to
gonna-
15 finish. That's
I
what
think it's gonna be 10 or higher.
I'm getting 10 to 15. I'm calling it now.
I'm gonna give you.
Give me 10 to 20.
I'm
Just
gonna
so I
give
have
you
the same
more
range.
Morikawa, probably top 5
After the first 2 days?
First 2 days, and then he's gonna be probably top 30 after.
I
what
like
about
that.
Tommy Fleetwood too? Tommy Fleetwood always finishes top 10. He never
Oh my
wins.
God,
But
yeah,
he's always
he's
like number
never-
7.
I might
Yeah.
take him to go top 10. Just
Oh,
because.
I would. At top 10 is kind of risky. Maybe
I
like
love
top
him.
15.
Masters.
Maybe top.
He has one of my
15.
favorite
Yeah.
swings too.
Yeah, I like Tommy Fleetwood. He just doesn't win.
He just doesn't win.
But I'm telling you, we'll come back in how many? So would it be 2 weeks or 3 weeks when we can talk about?
No. Masters is the next weekend. Not this weekend, but the next weekend.
So,
so
this week's like
2
the
weeks.
Valero.
We'll come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we will see Scotty top. Not top 10, 10 to 20. All right, and you guys will be surprised. I have it right. I think Scotty finishes 10 to 20.
I'd agree, like, between, like, probably, like, 7 or 15.
We were talking about Liv. What do you think there's not a ton of huge Liv names anymore. I mean, there's still there's a lot. But,
Phil Mickelson.
He's not going to do. But, I mean, how do you think the Liv golfers are going to finish? You still got Dustin Johnson. You got John Rahm. You got...
I think they'll be fine.
You got Bryson.
John Rahm will be fine.
I think they'll be, like,
Brooks
just
Koepka.
average, like,
I think Bryson's going to be in the top 5. I really want to see
You know
Bryson
what I think is going to start happening in golf, though? I think you're going to start seeing more people fading towards Liv.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing now, right? Liv bought PGA, right?
No,
there was like a merge or something.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
That's the same thing.
I don't know anything.
The
about
Liv paid the PGA to merge. That's what happened.
Yeah, but I think you're going to see a lot more.
Everyone's going to go to. Why would you not want to go to?
I mean,
no stress.
Yeah.
But it's also like it's just kind of you're just frowned upon.
Yeah, but
they don't care anymore. Come on, money is money.
That's what. No, but there's also a lot of people that like
there's
Rory
a lot of people that
are
care
like.
about
I
that.
mean, well, Rory is like super rich, but you know what I mean. There's people that like.
Yeah,
I don't. No matter what, like there's plenty of poor golfers on the PGA Tour.
Yeah,
like, there's plenty of guys who also on the PGA Tour are still poor and could be
and
rich.
And those guys should go to the Liv if they get an invitation first thing ever.
They should, but
they might not. They're not going to because people have these like standards set for themselves. Once you play golf for that long and you're that good, you don't want to like play golf and get paid while you're playing golf. You want to get paid after you get high.
And a lot of these guys don't even like. I mean, if I went from the PGA Tour to Liv, I wouldn't see myself nearly as much as a golfer anymore because it's like
you're entertainment.
You know, I'm exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the entertainment business. You're not part of like golf.
Yeah, I think
entertainment.
that the Liv is perfect for the players that just can't win the money in it. I think the PGA is going to remain the big name. Well, I know obviously the Liv has big names, but like look at the guys they have. They have Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson was a heavy gambler, lost all of his money practically, and then the Liv comes through and says, "You don't have to win. You just need to play." Yeah, that was perfect for him. But guys like Tiger Woods, obviously, Tiger Woods is never going to go.
I'll give you.
He made all his money.
I'll give you a really good example. I forget which Cameron. One of the Camerons. Cam Smith, maybe. No, some guy. He was good golfer, but. I think it was Brooks Koepka. I forget who it is.
Yeah,
but he actually had like a leg injury or whatever, and he just like it's this guy. He wants to make as much money as soon as possible, and he doesn't want to risk like not being able to provide for his family. Yeah. So he's like, I just want to. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think that's
or I think maybe one of the Camerons it was super poor, and it's like when you get offered all this money, you're just gonna take it right away.
I think soon enough we're gonna see a name that was like a pretty decent golfer, that like a name that you know, and they're gonna go to Liv. And they're not going to be as good anymore because they're not trying as often.
I mean, that's happened with Phil Mickelson. I mean, he's old too.
Yeah,
Dustin Johnson.
Phil
Mickelson nearly as good as he was before.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just think like we're going to start seeing that more often, like the decline of good players
because
of going to Liv.
I think what you're going to end up seeing is you're going to see more of the older good players do that.
Yeah.
And I think Liv may almost become like the retirement home of the PGA, if that makes sense.
I think it could. I don't think it will because there's gonna be young players who just want money.
Well, yeah, no, obviously there'll be those guys.
They're not gonna be as consistent.
I don't think we're gonna see a lot more people go to the Liv.
At a local clubhouse, you see a bunch of old people playing, but you see young kids too.
I mean, what's the last time someone like big's even transferred to Liv, other than John Rahm?
Well, it was all when the big names went.
Yeah, but I haven't heard anybody transfer to Liv in a long time.
Yeah, because they haven't been offering contracts. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
They got their guys, and those are their guys.
Yeah, and they'll start it back up again once they lose some of those guys.
Yeah, because they'll retire.
Oh, also another reason people don't want to join us is they don't want to support the Saudis because the Saudis are shady.
That's a whole other story there. Yeah. But I think that's all I've wanted to talk about today. Does anyone have anything else to add?
No,
I'm all good.
We covered pretty well. I think we did a good job.
We did a lot.
So real quick recap: we got Duke winning it all.
Yeah.
We've got the Dodgers majority. You said Yankees, but me and Vin said Dodgers winning it all.
Yeah.
And then we have the
Celtics.
OKC. Oh, so you guys said Celtics. I said OKC.
Yeah.
So Celtics winning it all.
Yeah.
And from there, and then quick golf. Anyone got a golf one? Throw out a name.
You guys said Bryson, I think, right? Did
You guys?
No, I said I think that's a good option.
Finish, but
Yeah.
give me I don't want to say Ludwig. I don't think he's going to win it. And screw it. Give me Ludwig.
I mean, like,
You know what?
I'd say best chances to win is Scotty.
Scotty's not going to win it.
I was about to say, give me Scotty.
It's best golfer.
I guess
I'm
so.
gonna say,
Scotty.
I'm gonna say he's coming back.
Scotty.
He's gonna come back, and then it's just all
Best golfer in
uphill
the
from
world.
here.
So should I place the parlay? The full leg parlay? Like, you know how those
Go
people
for it.
do it?
You-
I got some bonus
yeah,
bet
go for
money.
it.
Why not? I can throw a couple
Why
cents
not?
on it. Alright, well, that's the Everything Sports Soccer official championship parlay. Thank you guys for watching this episode today. Please follow, subscribe, like, and share. And we'll be back next week. What? Right, guys? No Florida this time?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm calling you out. No Florida this
Fucking spring break, dude.
Yeah, I don't care. I was here for Wednesday. I was ready to record.
Cut it out.
I was ready to record.
We're done.
But
Bye.
yeah, bye.